Welcome back, and I trust you're having a good afternoon. Today, I'd like to speak about something that I have been using a lot lately, and has given me significant push in the work that I do, and great outcomes. The thing I want to talk about is ChatGPT. I know that a lot of people have been talking about it, using it. This video for me is for the people who haven't started using it, because every time I use ChatGPT, I feel the need to get more and more people to use it because of how easy stuff becomes when you have access to this. So one thing I wanted to talk about today is for you to get the most out of ChatGPT, it's very important that you understand how the prompting works. This video is not about how prompting in ChatGPT works, but it's about how to practically know the prompt you should be using to get the best outcome out of ChatGPT. Now, let's say, for example, you want to start using ChatGPT today, and you are in your house, and you have 15 guests coming for dinner. And you probably don't want to call too many people to get ideas, but you want to do something fancy. Ideally, you can go to Google and get recipes, but the difference with the ChatGPT is that if you give it the right prompts, it will give you the right outcome in a smarter way than when you do with Google search. So for example, I'll open ChatGPT and start the process immediately. When I talk about prompting, I mean you must make ChatGPT understand fully who you are, why you're doing what you're doing, what outcome do you expect, and how you want to do whatever you're asking it to do. So let me start with, I am a housewife. I'd like to prepare a beautiful meal for a number of guests who are coming to my house. So this is what I will type. As opposed to saying dinner for 15 ideas, I would go in and say, a mother of 5, and I will be hosting my nephews and nieces for dinner tomorrow. I would like to serve a 5-course meal. Starting from 3 p.m. in the afternoon into late midnight. So what I'm trying to tell ChatGPT here is I'm going to be spending more than dinner with my relatives, and I'm going to do this all through the afternoon on Saturday into midnight. For ChatGPT to give me ideas on what I can serve, I also need to describe my guests. And it's important to describe probably what they like, their age, so that I get something. The more you give ChatGPT in the prompt, the more it gives you the outcome you're looking for. So I'm going to say that my guests are between the age of 20 and 26. They are a mix of male and female. They love cakes and they love chicken. I've described my guests. Now I want to tell ChatGPT what I'm looking for. Please prepare for me a salad, a main course, a beverage, and ice cream meal. I'm done with who my guest is. I have gone into what they like and what they don't like. I've asked ChatGPT what I want. What I want is to prepare a salad, a main course, beverage, and ice cream for my guests. And I would like to tell ChatGPT some of the things that I already have in my fridge so that it optimizes what I have. Then I don't have to, then the stuff that I'd like to tell ChatGPT some of the things that I already have in my fridge so that it includes them in preparing this recipe. This helps me to spend less because then I don't have to buy what I already have and I can optimize that. So in my fridge, I already have green chilies, red pepper, oranges, apples, vinegar, and mayonnaise. I will buy the rest, the items. Here we go, in less than a minute. I have the menu schedule, I have the ingredients to buy. Oh my God, I have everything for appetizer, main course, beverage, dessert, and final course, and even the time when to serve it. Jesus, look, I can serve the appetizer at 3 to 3:30 p.m. I can do the main course at 4 to 5. I can do the beverages, the fruit punch at 6 to 7. This is beautiful. This is nice. Ideally, I'd have to consult like 3 of my friends to come up with something like this. And you know, I can add something here and I can ask ChatGPT to offer me more ideas. On what juices I can add. See, juices that can go with my menu. There is lemonade, orange juice. Wow, and it shows that oranges can be the main juice component because it knows that I already had some oranges in the fridge. And beyond that, it even advises me that I can experiment with different combinations of these juices to create a delicious and vibrant fruit punch. I'm still very excited about the outcome of my prompt. And this is important for you to note that if you don't learn how to prompt ChatGPT, you get as much as you give it. Let's say I didn't use any prompt and I wanted to prepare dinner for 5. So no, even 5 is a detail. Usually, if you don't want to use a prompt, you'd say dinner ideas for a Friday, dinner ideas for 10 guests. Now look at the outcome. The outcome of this search is so wide, but the crazy thing about it is the fact that it will give you stuff that you probably, that it does not even align to you. So for example, it's given you a Mediterranean platter. It's given me a Mediterranean platter. Look at the stuff that is in there. This is stuff that you cannot find in a basic supermarket. So it's important that you put stuff that is locally available for you, that you know you can get when you go to the shops, so that when you give it, look, some of these things would be, you'd have to go to specific niche kind of shops to be able to get them. So, and you can see that the menu is quite exotic. Let's say I didn't like this, but I didn't know about prompting, and I decided to ask for other alternatives because I'm not happy with that. You see, the nice thing about ChatGPT, it's like you're having a conversation with it. You start from where you know and you build it, but the more you use it, the more you get out of it. So when you look at this, you're going to see ideas about tofu, lemongrass, mushrooms, lime. So this is what we call AI bias. And the AI bias will make a lot of assumptions. And for you to counter that bias, you have to be very specific. You have to say, I'm a Kenyan middle-aged lady, and I want to send a message to my boss to apologize for getting to work late. My boss is very strict. He is sometimes rude and does not entertain long communication. I want to be professional in the communication. I want to appeal emotionally, and I want to get an extra day to work on what I missed out on. So in this, you can see the message is very professional. It's very short, based on what I told ChatGPT. And if I don't like it, I can say, please make it 150 words. And it's going to summarize this to a 150 word document. You can imagine how difficult it is to go and face your boss and apologize, and at the same time ask for a day off to make up for what you had missed out on. If this doesn't excite you, I'm not sure what else will excite you. There are many examples. I play a lot with ChatGPT. There are many examples. I'll just do one last one. And I would always use the right prompts. Tell ChatGPT who you are, who you want to communicate to, what outcome you desire, how fast you want that outcome, and what will make you happy based on the outcome. The reason we do these prompts is AI has all this information and it learns every day. But for you to get the best result out of it, you have to be very specific about what you're looking for. So I'm going to do one last one that I really like. I'm traveling to Mombasa, a coastal town in Kenya, within Africa. That is a context. I'm traveling with my husband and 3 children. I want help on a packing list for the trip. There's even a recommendation to carry prescription medication. Reusable bottles, nice. Ziploc bags for storing snacks, wet items. Whoa, travel umbrella, a hat, binoculars. It would take me a long time to write this list myself, but I have received it in seconds. This is really great. And I can even go ahead and ask ChatGPT to give me fun ideas while I'm on holiday with my family. Well, it's endless what you can do with ChatGPT. So this is for general use. This is for you as a person and the things that you do every day. And I hope you found it helpful. Thank you.